I am off to my consult right now, and this is the last one. It's gonna be a long appointment of figuring out sizes, figuring out where my incision goes. So much is gonna happen, and I'm not sure how comfortable my surgeon will be with filming. So we'll see when I get there. I'll record whatever I can, and I'll definitely let you guys know all the details afterwards too. But I'm slightly nervous about it because this makes it more real, but at the same time I'm excited, so I don't know, it's a mixed opinions feeling, but I am excited to actually like go into the office, meet him, and learn a lot about what's gonna be happening. I believe it's that building right there, but I'm not fully sure, and I'm gonna park across the street and we shall find out. And it's so pretty. But either way, we're not going over this way, we're going over this way. Across the street we go to where the parking is not free. Okay, I think it's in this building and there's a directory. Can you tell I've never been here before? I always forget masks are required. No. I am in the waiting room filling out 5 gazillion things of paperwork, and they have the implants in the back there that I'm guessing I'm going to get to try out. I am officially sweaty as heck, and it is time to robe up for my, whatchamacallit, before photos. And then the doctor's coming in at some point, but either way, it's time. We're about to play dress up with boobs. So these are just sizers?
Those are just sizers. The implants are actually round.
Oh, okay.
And squishy. The whole point of these is that you can do anything. Not that you would ever do this to your own breast.
Well, yeah.
So I'm just saying. But
like more durable.
Exactly.
But then these are just to help with sizing.
So this is a 200. These are 250s. And then these are 300s.
Not that I'm gonna go the biggest, but like what's the biggest I could technically go?
It's really, we may not know until we get in there.
Okay.
But maybe a 350 to 400, but that's not the biggest that they make. They make up to like 650.
Okay, so these measurements are super important. This is gonna help us pick the appropriate implant size. And so it's 21 on this side, and 21 and a half, and 22, with a width of 13.2 and about 13 on this side. Which side is your bigger breast, do you think?
Honestly, I feel like they're about the
I
same.
think they're about the same. Okay, that means they're pretty close. Most women can usually say, yes, this one's bigger, and if
I've heard that before, but I always feel like they're pretty darn similar.
Let's talk about a couple different things. So anytime we do a breast augmentation, any of the asymmetries may become magnified.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go through and tell you what I see. So on this side, a little bit of the chest comes out a little bit further. Okay. When you put an implant under that, you can notice it more? Exactly, that can be a little bit magnified. This nipple's a little bit wider than that nipple, okay? So when we put an implant under it, that one's gonna look even bigger than this one, okay? It's gonna magnify that difference.
And I'm guessing it'll also magnify like my scars?
It may, a little bit.
Okay.
It may, not to a dramatic extent. I just like to point these things out because especially afterwards, you're gonna be looking in the mirror way more than ever before, okay? And then you have some asymmetry in your inframammary folds. Okay, on this side, it's a little bit flatter here, see that? And this side, you have a little bit more of a defined crease, okay? And so those are all things that essentially we're gonna highlight your anatomy, not give you new anatomy, okay? And so those things will persist. Like this side may still be a little flatter on that side, but we're gonna give you overall more shape and volume in your clothes. Is this a little scar here?
I think it's just a cat scratch.
Okay, gotcha. Maybe you put this up.
Okay.
So let's talk about cleavage. So part of the implant's going to be below the muscle. Okay. So your pec muscle is here. It's like a fan. Okay. And it goes all the way up here. Part of the implant is not going to be under the muscle. It's just going to be under breast tissue. Okay. The reason I bring that up is that I can only bring the implant this way until your muscle stops. Okay. So if your muscle is here, this is kind of this centermost that your cleavage can get. Okay. On both sides, right?
Okay. Because so do you think I'm gonna have that like intense like center look?
I think they're going to be a little wider than the average bear, but I'm going to do my best to get them as close to the center. So you are going to have some.
That's a pretty big gap.
Okay. The reason I can't go more center is like what I talked about with the nipple, but also I would actually have to completely disrupt your pec muscle, and that would risk actually the implant not only going too far to the center, but actually crossing to the other side.
Yeah, we don't want that.
That's called synmastia, and we don't do that.
Okay.
So what we do is we take a patient's anatomy, we respect it, and we give them volume, respecting what they have. We're gonna give you a bra, and then we're gonna get a whole bunch of sizers, and then you're gonna switch them all out, and then that'll A, help get you excited for the procedure, and then B, that'll give us a range of sizes that we can help with.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. I'll see
Sounds
you soon.
good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Okay, fun part. Ooh, sexy bra.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with the smaller. And
Okay.
graduate up. So I'm
Graduate
gonna
up.
start with a 250 and we're gonna go up to 350.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll bring in a 400 just for
The giggles?
for sake. Let's see. Okay,
Okay,
so
sounds
this
good.
bra opens down the front.
Okay. And I remember that's supposed to be like after surgery have stuff that opens in the front, right? So
Just for
we're-
the first couple of days.
first couple of days.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks very comfortable.
It is. It actually
like-
it is. It's not bad at all.
It looks like I'd wear that to sleep.
It's a
Yeah,
look.
exactly.
Hmm.
Super comfortable, but not easily hidden because of the straps.
Tori, I'm sorry, some of these may be at a lower angle. I don't got that much arm strength.
It's okay.
Okay, so the point goes to the top, and what you're going to do is you're going to kind of lift your own breast tissue and stick it in there.
What breast tissue?
We got some.
Okay. So like that?
Yep. And then the same thing with this side.
Okay. This is so weird.
That was very trippy to see.
Now, come over here.
Oh, that's so weird to see.
Now, what the weird part is going to be is that.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the protrusion more.
So that's a 250. Those out, and these are 300s.
They're very soft.
Yeah, that's the whole point. We don't want them hard as rocks. That would be bad.
Oh, later. Is it okay if I ask to feel that first one that you were twisting
Sure.
and stuff?
Absolutely.
I just kind of want to mess with it.
Hey, this is a one safe place to play with implants. See, as you can see, they're going to start to feel a little bit heavier.
So does it quit? Would it be sitting this low, or does it sit higher?
It's going to be sitting higher. It'll
Okay.
sit more like that.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, that seems like it's sitting
Yeah.
pretty low.
No.
Okay, yeah. Oh, this is so weird.
Dang.
Now, if you have your top, I know it's a tank top,
Uh-huh.
but if you wanted to put that on top.
Let's see. I have a t-shirt with me.
Oh, there you go. No, I think this kind of gives you a little bit.
Oh my god.
Your face. Your face.
So now you see it.
Your face.
So that's a 300. That's where he's guesstimating
Okay.
what you're going to be.
So interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, that's not a bad size.
That's much better, I feel like.
See, I don't know if he's really going to be able to get a 350 in there, but
Is that what he said, or did he say the one we just did?
he said right around the one that we just did.
Oh, just did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're having way too much fun. in here. Lots of giggling.
Lots of cackling.
Okay.
Saw the difference.
Tori, you want to squeeze?
Let's see. It's so weird.
I know.
See, that feels more like breast tissue than the actual sizer.
So this is what's actually going in my body. It is fun to play with. Oh, look at my hands through there.
It's very fun.
My roommate requested the biggest ones for me to try on. So this one is 650 cc's, and the one I currently have in, which I feel like this is gonna look funny as heck. This is the current one I have in. Bye-bye. This one is 305 cc's. It's the one we're probably gonna be going with. But for giggles, this is the it's even coming out of my hand.
Wait, can let me carry one?
Bruh. No, look at this. This one in my hand. And then
It looks like a melon.
this one in my hand. Okay. This is the one we're probably going with. That was us. This one. Oh my god. Let's see if I can even get this in here.
Oh my god.
I don't think I can get this in the
Fight for it.
It's not even in the raw though.
This.
It's a look. This is just normal jiggle. Yeah, honestly, this isn't. It's not that crazy big. It's just it's crazy big on my like
On your
on
neck.
my physique. It looks really big. Perfect example. What we're probably going with a very large one. Look at the difference. It's insane. having way too much fun. I'm probably gonna look at the more realistic ones a little bit more and head out of here because again, we're having too much fun. Welcome to my new friends. Honestly, like if this was natural, I wouldn't mind. But I don't need to go this big for a face.
From what they're saying.
I know. Like, damn though. Now it is time to go to the pharmacy and get the drugs. Is it this door? I'm confused. So time to get the drugs. Oh, pull this one. I keep doing the wrong doors.
The total is $55.26.
All my paperwork and all my stuff I'm picking up. Oops, I guess I was having a little bit too much fun that day and I forgot to film an outro, but I promise there are more implant videos coming. I will do like prep for the surgery, the actual surgery. I'll probably include some actual behind the scenes footage in there. And then I'm going to do like recovery afterwards, do some like sit down videos talking about like the journey and prepping for it. And if you plan on going through it, you know, some things you can learn from my experience and just so much more videos to come. So please, please, please hit the like and subscribe button down below for a new video every single Wednesday, and I hope you have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you. I'll see you Wednesday.